Everything in our fridge went bad when we got here this month because we turned off our propane, and when we travel, I guess our fridge doesn't like when we turn off our propane, and we didn't realize that the fridge wasn't working for a couple days, so everything in our fridge went bad, and we got really bad food poisoning, so we had to throw everything out of our fridge and freezer and start over. Us getting really bad food poisoning made us appreciate our bodies even more, and now we're on a little bit of a health kick where we're changing things in our diet and eating things that make our body feel really good. Now obviously there's a balance to everything, and we're not eating the most healthy, but we're also not eating as bad as we were before we moved here. I am also starting my bread making journey where I figure out how to make bread and healthy desserts that don't have all of the preservatives, chemicals, the seed oils, and I'm just done attacking my body in unnecessary ways, and I really have to remember these goals that I have because they are valid concerns and reasons for why I would want to change my diet, especially while I'm young and while I do have the ability to take control of it and the time and the freedom and the money to just do it. A little side note before I continue, we found this butcher that has these beef power blends, which is 10% beef liver and heart, and the rest of the percentage is just ground beef, so it's really starting to get me into that health journey of eating nutrient dense meat. But anyways, our bodies are so busy fighting these chemicals that they don't fully understand how to process because this is man-made food, that then it creates inflammatory dysfunction within our body, makes us feel bad, and we have to eat more of it because it's not as full of nutrients. For some reason, I always forget to add in my videos that I like brown sugar in my chili. It is just so good. It balances out the flavors really well. I just put one nice size handful in there and leave it at that. Just trust the process. And I do understand that I'm coming from a privileged position because I do have time in order to do these things for myself, and I don't want to take that for granted. I understand not everybody has time to, make their own bread, and that comes with convenience and just buying it from the store. Like, that's what I've done for my entire life. But I just don't want to do that anymore. I want to figure out how to make 3-ingredient bread and get into sourdough and make myself feel good while also having fun, doing what I love. And in turn, that reflects onto my family because then when I have children, I'll be fully equipped in order to give them what they deserve in order to be strong and healthy. And honestly, this is generational knowledge that I have to teach myself because I want to be able to teach my children this, and I want this to go down the family line. I am carrying the family line on my back right now with my bread making journey. And I'm giving myself grace today because I'm starting with the easy breads first, just so that I can grasp the process. Today I'm starting with apple cinnamon cornbread because I always used to make this from the Jiffy boxes by mixing cornbread muffin mix and apple cinnamon muffin mix. And today I was like, why am I not trying to just make this myself? So I went to Winco and I got all of the ingredients, and I'm just trying my best. Now I have all the ingredients to continue to make cornbread and work on my recipe. And it's not like I'm complicated with it either. I'll just be finding the first recipe on Google and going from there. My first initial taste is that I don't think that there's enough sugar in the cornbread. I don't know. So I'm just gonna drizzle this honey on the top. Like, it's good. It just needs a little something. Like, let's be for real. We've also started getting into raw honey lately because even though it is a sugar, it's a natural sugar and it has probiotics and vitamins in it that are gut healthy. It's actually good for you to consume a tablespoon of honey a day, and we've even put it in our coffee to replace the sugar. Alright, here's how we're looking for food. Next time I would just definitely add more sugar to this. And the chili looks really good. Never had it with the powered blend before, so I'm excited to try. I am so hot and sweaty. It is warm in here because we've had the heater on and I was doing the dishes and cooking, and I am just so hot. So I'm gonna eat my food. It looks really good, doesn't it? We went to a hot room fitness class last night and I actually really liked the vibe, so I decided to get up this morning and inquire them through email about what I can offer the studio and if they were looking for more instructors. My kitchen is really dirty right now. But I wanted to show you guys how I learned how to make my coffee. So I take this chocolate caramel sauce. I don't put any ice in my coffee. Not yet anyway. A good amount. I want it to be flavorful. And this is the only sugar that's in my coffee. Then I put my milk in because this helps cool it down. And now she's looking cute. And now I'm gonna put my ice in. Doing it in that order helps the syrup dissolve into the hot coffee, and then the milk cools it down. And then when you put the ice in, it leads to less ice meltage. This is the best at-home iced coffee recipe, swear. It is such a nice day today. It's supposed to get up to like 50 degrees, not to flex or nothing. I am not complaining. After living in South Dakota for most of my teenage to young adult life, I didn't expect it to be like so nice at this time of year. But anyways, I'm going Christmas shopping for Zane. Our Christmas situation is a little unconventional this year because our budget is $50 each. Also, Zane is paying for his own Christmas gifts, but I'm picking them out. And I wish it was different, but I really just don't have any money right now. And when you're 5.5 years in, you're pretty much married. So he doesn't care, and I just want to give him the Christmas experience, and he wants the Christmas experience. We all want the Christmas experience. So $50 it is. Either way, I'm super excited to go and get him stuff that I feel like he's really gonna like. And first stop is gonna be Ross because I love Ross. Let's be for real. We all love Ross. Dress for less. Sometimes I can find like everything at those department stores, so I'm gonna give Ross a go. I got a lot of great things at Ross. Well, actually only 3 things. And I can show you because Zane doesn't watch my videos. So I got him a genuine leather belt just for church and stuff. I spent exactly $25, so I have exactly $25 more to spend on him. I got him this freaking planner. It's so cute. My camera's about to die, but this is the thing I'm so excited about. Look at this freaking toolbox. It expands. And it was only like $8. I know that he's gonna love that because his tools are everywhere. It's always so hard to find things. Now I'm gonna go into Burlington and try and spend the rest of my $25 on stuff that I genuinely know that he will love. So let's go. I've spent the last few hours since being home cleaning, getting laundry done, getting dishes done. You know, the whole shebang. Zane got his truck cleaned, amazing. And now I am gonna go to a hot yoga sculpt class where I lift weights and do yoga. The best of both worlds. Just got done with my class, and then I went to the Dollar Tree and I got some wrapping paper and some tape. I also wanted to show you guys what I got Zane at Burlington. I just know that he's absolutely gonna love this. I'm so excited for him to get this one. So this is the back of the sweatshirt. As you can see, it's very awesome. It's also really big. It's a 5X. Zane is a big guy and he needs clothes that he can continue to grow into. And on the front of it, it says Forever Blessed. I just think it looks so freaking cool. He's gonna love it. I love the color of green. It is so Zane. If you know Zane, you know that this is so him. Also, I still have about like $10 more to spend on Zane, so I was thinking about getting him some slippers or just something that I know that he'll use every day. That's $10. And when I get him slippers for Christmas, he wears them, okay? He wears them everywhere to a point where it gets a little embarrassing and there's a hole at the bottom of his foot. I've been taking showers in the RV since yesterday because I do not like walking outside when I'm all wet and clean and it's cold. Like, I'm not doing that, okay? Also, at this campground, I mean, the showers aren't the cleanest, but they're not the worst. But they're not the cleanest. So it just makes me appreciate my shower even more. So I'm gonna empty the washer and spin the clothes, because I have a lot of laundry to catch up on with this tiny washer, and all of the laundry is like big towels and big blankets that are super heavy, and my washer can only handle a few heavy things at a time. So I'm trying my best, okay? And the trick with this little manual washer is to just blast the heat on high whenever I'm putting the water in it, because the washer kind of just pushes the clothes around to get them clean. And I feel like with the hot water, it makes it get more clean because there's no agitator or anything in here. I have to split the washer in half and spin half of it in the first spinner and the second half in the second spinner load, and then all of that washer load fits perfectly in my perfectly sized dryer. This thing has come in such handy. I love my dryer. I cannot get over it. Like, even sometimes I'll just take advantage of the laundromat that's at the campground and I'll just wash the clothes there, and then I'll bring them back and dry them in my dryer. Now that my bathtub is cleaned out, I can take a shower in my own home. For dinner, I'm going to show you guys a really easy recipe that I came up with last week, and I wanted to put it on the menu again this week because I wanted to show you guys. Take a ranch and bacon pasta salad kit and cook it. Now I'm just going to cook up some beef, however much beef that you want to cook up. You could obviously do this at the same time. I just only have one burner, so I have to juggle them. I also don't think that I've talked about this in any other video, but I've also changed the salt that I've used from seasoned salt to pink Himalayan salt. And I've noticed pink Himalayan salt is like super salty. You definitely don't need as much of it to season your meat. Pink Himalayan salt also has nutrients in it that helps your body stay hydrated. Now I'm going to add my ground beef into my pasta. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay, friends, if you try this dinner, it's like a little hamburger helper or something, let me know, because I came up with this out of nowhere last week because it was just the ingredients that I had, and now it's probably gonna become a regular because it's so good and it's so easy to make. For the side, we just made a salad, which is just literally lettuce, cheese, and salad topping crunchies. So, and honey mustard dressing. But anyway, now we're gonna eat and watch something, and I'm having a really good night. I had a lot of fun Christmas shopping, like a lot of fun. I'm really excited for Christmas. Now Zane is making me a smoothie with this stuff that we got from the bargain market. We found this magnesium glycinate and this collagen, and it helps us take our vitamins better. I also noticed how much better my digestive problems have been feeling, and that is what will make me continue to make these smoothies. Overall, I'm just feeling much better about myself, and I'm excited to continue to share my journey. I'm gonna get groovy for the rest of the night with this smoothie. But anyways, thank you, friend, for sticking till the end, and I'll see you next week.